Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are finishing out Era 2 by doing the All-Star season. We got 24 of our best contestants here, ready to battle it out for the final million. On Brain we got B, Heather, Courtney, Scarlett, Miriam, Dave, Dan, and Scott. Basically, what the reason why all these guys are on Brain is mainly for the way they have played the game, making alliances, making strategical moves. And next, we have Braun, Lashana, Scary Girl, Axel, Nichelle, Sean, Tyler, Hunter, and Brick. These guys all of them made it here just because their immense challenge prowess and really good teamwork. And finally, we got Beauty, Lindsay, Bridget, Jen, Amy, Mike, Trent, DJ, and Cody. Basically, they all mainly got here just by their overall friendliness and or they try to use their looks to their advantage. But let's get into it. So the first challenge is a balance beam. So the first team that I think would do the best would be Braun. So they're going to be main part of the twist that I am going to tell you about. Next is and here I think Dan would try to get Scott, Miriam, and Scarlett to all work together, just because he would think that they would make a good four, and then just tell them to try and throw the challenge to try and vote someone off, which actually means that Brain is actually going to go into the first elimination. But it's time for the twist of the season, Exile Island. So the first place team will be able to send somebody from the second place team to Exile Island, and then that person will be joining the highest placing team next round. So first off, I think so. Scary Girl and Hunter are going to be wanting to send Mike. Just after the last season of the top of the other 30, Mike was a very close ally of theirs. I think then Tyler and Brick would just jump on, and then they would just agree to send Mike. Because also on Exile Island, there's a 4% chance that they can find an idol, but I'm not gonna tell you who gets it and all that. So until it's actually time, this is the only place they can get an idol. So, but here I think Scott would just publicly out Dan, just to basically say, hey, Dan tried to get a third challenge to vote Heather out, which Heather would take great offense to this, but with Scott voting along these guys, Dan is sadly the first eliminated from the game. But the next challenge will be paintball, and the team who does the best will get Mike, and the team who does the worst is going sadly to elimination. And for the team that is doing the best is Braun here, which they do get Mike on their team. A team that is doing the worst, I am sorry. It is Beauty. With people on Braun sending somebody to Exile Island. And they choose Dave, seeing him as a wild card on his team. And thinking that they could work with him a little bit more. The next one is Beauty. And then time for Beauty to go. I think Amy would try to get Jen and Lindsay by basically complimenting their clothes and saying they look good. But then Trent comes up to them and says, "Look, Amy, I know your game. So look, I'm a little worried about the big guy's mental health. I don't know why he decided to come back. He's basically been a little scared of pretty much everything." And Amy was like, "Oh, all right, I'll think about it." But then she goes Lindsay and Jen, saying that Trent wants to try to vote out DJ. And then Lindsay and Jen are really not having it. So the vote is sadly turned against Trent for worrying about his friend. But it is what it is. The next challenge is trivia, which Brain wins this. Sadly, getting Dave back. But the team that will probably come second is Beauty, leaving Braun to their first ever elimination. But first, I think Braun really try to weaken Beauty. So they do send DJ to Exile Island. And on Braun, I think they would just probably go for the person who probably do the worst. But Scaregirl Hunter and Mike will start up their alliance again, which Brick actually joins them, thanks to Mike's suggestion. But then them knowing that they need to get another ally on their side, they go to Tyler, who suggests that says he's voting Axel out tonight. And LaShawna and Nichelle are getting on very well, along with Sean and Axel. But here, in a 5, Sean and Axel vote Tyler because they think he's weak. LaShawna and Nichelle are both voting Scary Girl due to not liking her. But Mike, Brick, and Hunter... Tyler votes Axel, but Mike, Brick, Hunter, and Scary Girl all vote out LaShawna for being a massive, massive threat later on. So, the next challenge, Food Frenzy. Each team's gonna have to eat as much food as possible. Last team does the best gets DJ. Team who does the worst is out for elimination. The team who does the best is Braun, getting DJ. Team who does the worst is Beauty. Again? Dang, Beauty's just flopping. And here, Amy's able to convince Lindsay and Jen, because they think Amy's all trustworthy, to eliminate Bridget. But, time for Exile Island, guys. And so, they decide to send Courtney. Because they see Courtney as a very powerful player who think that Beauty could really use her. Just because Tyler's girlfriend's on that team. He wants to help them out as much as possible. So, sad to see Bridget go. Next is Outdoor Survival, which actually Brain wins us. Which actually, let's give this one to Beauty. Let's give this one to Beauty. Just because they know, look, like, let's just get our act together so we can do this. But here, Scary Girl scares Tyler, causing him to fall down a bunch of rocks, breaking his leg, which unfortunately lands Tyler a broken leg. Sadly, getting Tyler out the competition, but they also got to vote again, which it is a dead tie between Scary Girl and Nichelle in a 4-4 vote. But here, I just think DJ knows that there are three votes definitely for Nichelle. So he tries to get Brick to flip, but he is successful, eliminating both Tyler and Scary Girl. But for now, Exile Island is no longer a thing. I was just starting to mix up the teams for the first few rounds. And I'd say the teams are very, very shaken up. Alright. The next challenge is Dodgeball, with Braun winning this challenge. And then finally, Beauty going to elimination. Courtney makes an alliance with Cody and tries to flip Amy to vote out Jen for being a previous winner. And that her and Cody are not threats, which Amy does listen to, but she votes Lindsay instead, just to force a tie. And next, so 2 votes Jen and 2 votes Courtney. And here's the thing, Amy lets it go to Rocks. And someone intentionally make it go Rocks, so it's down to Lindsay, Cody, and Amy. So 1-4, as you guys can see. Whatever number it lands on, that person is eliminated. And it is 3. Sadly, Amy, and trying to make it go to Rock so she doesn't get her hands dirty, is unfortunately eliminated. A risky gamble, but now it just didn't pay off in the long run. Next is a maze race, which Brain's going to win this one. I think the team that comes in last will be Braun, just because they are just all mixed up. But Mike and Hunter would be mad at Brick for basically breaking up the alliance and flipping on them. Like, I'm sorry, you three were just closer, and if it came down to the wire, I was the one going home. Which Hunter and Mike both vote Brick. Sean and Axel vote DJ. And DJ and Nichelle and Brick, sadly, all vote out Hunter. My latest winner, but it is how it is. So, next is Ship Wars, but we're not gonna. Cause this is a non-elimination round. But we are. Oh shit! I fucked up here, guys. I messed up. I messed up. Oh, brother. So, let me just make the new teams, and I'll be right back.